So today, we are going to be doing a lore video. I know what you guys really love my Grow a Garden videos, but I wanted to say something about Minecraft. So in this game, we mostly just have like armor and stuff, but there's also the lore in the game. And outside, we will try to find the lore of the Enderman. Kind of the lore. We're not really going to find the exact lore, but we are going to show a bunch of stuff. So, the Enderman, he attacks Endermites. As you can see, once an Enderman spots an Endermite, it will attack it to its absolute... Okay, wait! The Endermite actually fights back. That's proof for one thing. So, as you can see, they don't attack silverfish. But, there is one thing that happens with Enderman. So, you know how they pick up blocks? When they do, they're basically destroying silverfish's home. So, that means that the silverfish would then attack the Enderman, and so the Enderman would get infected by the silverfish. The silverfish do actually have a potion of infestation, which means that the silverfish infest the Enderman, which means they're parasites. But when they go in there, they turn into Endermites. And these things are eye parasites. So when you throw a Ender Pearl, you have a 5% chance of getting a silverfish in it. Not silverfish, Endermite. But I can show you. So every 5% chance, there is a chance you will get an Endermite. Which 5% of Endermen are infected with this silverfish plague. Which this brings out the lore of the Endermite, which comes from the Ender Pearl, of course. So yeah, that's why Endermen attack Endermites, because they are an eye parasite. And nobody probably thought of this, but it might help with the lore of the Enderman. I also have another lore where the Enderman, the Creaking, instead of it being an evolution of the Enderman, it's a zombie of an Enderman. So, you see, there is a villager. There is a zombie of a villager. Not the exact zombie villager, but yeah. And the Creaking, it looks like the Enderman. And the zombie villager, there is a zombie villager that looks exactly like the zombie and the normal. But then there's the skeletons, which this all is a weird theory, but I think that these three are in a row the same thing. And this, and the weather skeleton are the same thing. And I can prove that the Enderman is the weather skeleton. Because when you kill the weather skeleton, you drop its head. For a chance, of course, not always. And that would be the weather skeleton. It's also slightly taller than a normal skeleton, which is about a Enderman's height. If I could get one to stay still, it's about an Enderman height. You can see that. And it is also basically the same. And a Creaking would look like an Enderman, but deranged. Oh gosh, I just realized right. Yeah, a Creaking kind of looks like a deranged Enderman. So that would lead to a zombie version. Hold up. It's kind of glitchy. So this guy, now that ties into the Creaking heart. So the Creaking heart is a separate thing of the Enderman. But I thought of something. The End crystals. They could be the thing that could also heal Enderman, but not directly. The Ender Dragon could be making Enderman like the Creaking heart makes the Creaking. So the Ender Crystal, when we defeat the Ender Dragon, you would normally destroy the Ender Crystals, but they're all gone. So like technically they can't spawn anymore, but they do anyways because they're just everywhere. And they are in this server too. I should turn on peaceful mode later. So all of these, this is the lore of the Enderman and Endermite. Nobody decided to do a lore of this. But yeah, Endermite is a disease. Creaking is a zombie Enderman. Weather Skeleton is the skeleton of an Enderman. And yeah, this all ties together for a complete thing. And this is exactly what a lore theorist, I guess, would do to say for all of this to be true. I don't really have anything else. If any other lore people, like some other Minecraft lore people whom I don't know, see this is some really good proof for more stuff. And yeah, this is it for the lore video. If you want to see more lore videos, please message in the comments and stuff, and yeah, bye.